All right, good evening, everybody. It's about almost 5:30 on Sunday night. I want to give you a quick update on the storm coming through the region tomorrow night and Tuesday. Right now, you can see it forming here in the Ohio Valley. What's going to end up happening is this storm is going to come up this way, get cut off, and redevelop along the coast. And this model shows that the most accurately. You can see here's the storm here developing in the valley coming up, and you're going to see a secondary storm start to form by Tuesday. You'll see, but Tuesday, 2 o'clock, it takes over, so the low jumps the coast, and it gives interior New England a very heavy snowstorm. I'm calling for about 12 to 18 inches up there, and finally on Wednesday it pulls out. Here's the snowfall map I put out last night. I like this. I think it's going to be pretty accurate. I have North Jersey in 1 to 3, extreme northwestern New Jersey, way up in Sussex County, 2 to 4, maybe even 5. And then you have your 8 to 12 and 12 to 18 up in New England. I think if you stick by that, that should be a good token to go by. Let's just show you how the storm is going to start. I think this is important. You can see snow starts to break out by, give or take, about 5 o'clock tomorrow evening. How do I know it's snow? Well, I look at what the temperature is aloft. And anything above this red line means it's cold enough to snow and hit the ground. So even though at the surface it might not be cold enough, aloft it is. But in this case, the surface temperature will be around 32 degrees. So the event starts as snow in North Jersey. By about 11 p.m., it's still snowing, as you can see by the upper air chart. And then finally, once you get towards midnight, it turns to rain, and the storm redevelops along the coast and comes up. This model, when it does make this changeover, has us in about a half an inch of liquid at 10 to 1 ratios. That gives about 5 inches for some northern counties. I think that's a little overdone on this particular model, which is why I had 1 to 3 and then 2 to 4. Extreme northwest Jersey. But just to show you what this would do, here's that model snow printout, and you can see as an area of about 8 inches of snow in here in western Morris County, up into Bergen County, and also in the mountains here in the Poconos. So this could happen, but it's not what my forecast is. I'm going to stick with the 1 to 3 up to 5 up in northwestern Jersey. This is a pretty cool animation. This shows actually the event. This shows the event starting. So you can see right here. Here comes the event. This is light snow breaking out tomorrow at about 1 o'clock. Again, probably won't be hitting the ground yet. By 5 o'clock, it's snowing everywhere north of this line. I think this is pretty accurate. By 8 o'clock, it's snowing, but starting to change over. And then finally, once you get into midnight, 1 o'clock, it's ice in the northwestern Jersey, higher elevations, and it's just plain rain, and finally changing to all rain. So that's a storm system. I think it's also, when it's all said and done, again, we'll see a few inches in our northwestern zones. That's not on the weather report yet, but I think they'll start to pick up on that. After the wake of this storm, temperatures are going to get very cold again. I'm talking about 8 to 12 degrees below normal, and you can see that the latest temperature printout came out. These are the anomalies, so green, dark green is very cold. So this is going to go right through March 31st, so don't look forward to spring until we get into April. And I'm keeping my eye on a storm. I told you endgame to winter could come, and I'm looking around the 23rd of March right here up to the 26th of March. Something can develop in the Gulf and come up the coast, as you can see right here. So we'll get into more detail on that later in the week. But for now, the snow starts late tomorrow afternoon, changes over to ice and rain. All rain South Jersey. And if anyone wants to go skiing next weekend up in New England, should have quite a storm. So, it's going to really prolong that ski season, which is nice for some people. So, have a good night, and I'll do a brief update tomorrow.